Hey everybody, welcome to Real Brave Live. Something just fell. Welcome to Real Brave Live. My name is Dan, and that is Kevin, and we're here today to talk to you about Halloween, which is going to be fun. Apparently it's this weekend. Is it canceled or not? And maybe a little guest appearance. And the 5 best, or maybe 10 best Halloween songs in the history of mankind. Take it away, Kevin.
Real Brave Live.
All right. So for today's show, we do have a musical guest as part of the Real Brave family. We have some people here that will help us figure out all this stuff that I just said. And how you doing there, Kevin?
I'm good, Dan. Thanks so much for asking.
All right. That's your camera. Cameraman.
Are we actually live?
Person.
Oh yeah.
See?
You can also monitor comments.
Oh, you can.
Comments.
Now you're thinking that people are watching, which we didn't actually
Anticipate.
ask. Yeah, we didn't anticipate that we were gonna watch. So, are you going anywhere this weekend for Halloween? It's regularly a kids' holiday. Kids go out and they trick or treat.
Yes.
Any plans?
Yes. Funny that you should mention that. I do have plans on Halloween morning. So, Halloween this year is it's weird. It's a weird year. It's a weird year. There's all sorts of stuff happening.
Weird.
That are weird and dangerous.
You can combine both words and it's weird.
It's hollow weird.
That's right.
But many people are concerned about the safety of going from house to house, possibly transmitting disease or misinformation. And what we've done in Oakland, the Oakland Public Events Committee, they've pulled together. They've met for the first time since February, and they pulled together and have organized Oakland's annual trunk or treat festivity, Halloween day, party time.
In Oakland, California.
Oakland, California. Downtown Oakland. It's going to be a scene. No, Oakland, New Jersey. And what is a trunk or treat, you might be asking? Thanks.
Everybody's asking.
Thanks for asking. A trunk or treat is like a trick or treat, but instead of houses, it's cars, and instead of going to houses, you're going from cars. So it's a bunch of cars that are lined up. Actually, in our case, it's going to be a bunch of classic cars. So if you're an enthusiast of those old model Fords or
Model Ts?
Model Ts.
No!
And
Model T is like the early 20th century. Do
or
you have a car?
I don't have a car.
Do you know what an oil change is?
Like canola oil.
Yes.
I switched it out recently for pecan oil. It's much lower in saturated fats and cholesterol.
Runs much leaner.
Yes.
But
the classic cars, I don't know what kinds they are. Sure. They'll be there, and there'll be people handing candy out from a safe distance with gloves and everything to the trick-or-treaters who will be showing up in full costume, masks included, either costume mask or medical masks. Socially distanced, and I will be there, but not as a classic car owner or trick-or-treater. I will be there representing the fine folks of Real Brave, along with other Real Bravers, providing live music for the first time
since the dawn of mankind.
Since 2020.
Forever. It's been a long time.
It feels like forever.
So now that we know what trunk or treat is, this weekend a lot of people are wondering, will you be able to go out and trick or treat? Well, the answer is probably no, and that's not my fault. I'm just the messenger. So
right.
Don't shoot me, literally, please.
I'll be thinking of you when I'm stuck home not getting candy.
What would be your favorite candy before we go into the musical aspect of this?
Thank you for asking. My favorite candy is Reese's Cups. I've recently kind of spread out a little bit. So I was into the regular Reese's Cups.
My favorite.
But
we must be coworkers.
I moved to the Reese's Cup Minis. They come in a bag, and they're the unwrapped ones.
Oh.
But then I was at ShopRite, the other day, and they have Reese's Cup bars. It's like a Hershey's bar,
Uh-huh.
except it's like stuffed with peanut butter. And that has been the most efficient way for me to fill my face with peanut butter and chocolate.
Yeah, it's a marriage of deliciousness. Peanut butter and chocolate for sure. Yeah, so that brings me to the music of Halloween.
Yes.
And
the how.
The what?
How? How does that bring you to music?
Because I don't know. Two things. So music in Halloween is like a two-bearded dragon slayer. No, it's two parts. It's the music in movies. If you're at home watching movies and you're deathly afraid. By the way, Hereditary, frightening. Have you seen that movie?
Hereditary?
Hereditary.
No.
Okay, we'll get to that in a second. If you're watching a movie and you're in that scene where something awful is happening, no matter what type of horror movie it is, it's probably a combination of the cinematography, 33%, the acting, maybe, and
I've seen some horrendous acting.
Maybe 10%.
Some terrifying acting.
And then the rest of that is the music, 100%. So you were just playing, I heard, with a student, one of the most famous horror movie songs, probably, or themes of all time.
The Harry Potter theme.
The Harry Potter theme, and the music for Frozen.
Yes. Frozen one
disgustingly scary. That movie. Oh, you should have started with that.
I almost did.
Oh, you blew it! You blew it!
I did blow it, but yes, we were. I did have a student who was very interested in learning that song, and he's a very young student. I wonder if he's seen Halloween, the original, with Jamie Lee Curtis and the original
Myers.
Michael Myers, not Mike Myers.
Mike Myers.
That's a
different person.
different movie.
Horror. It's a tragedy that they are both related.
Party Time Excellent.
Who wrote that song?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I know something.
Oh.
Well, John Carpenter did the music for most movies that he did. And who is the director of that movie?
I also don't know.
Now I'm second guessing myself. I'm gonna have to check. It's unbelievable.
While you look it up, I've prepared a joke
Yes.
about Halloween.
What's the joke, Kevin?
What is?
Yes, it's John Carpenter. I don't know why I was second guessing myself. John Carpenter. I ruined it. Sorry.
John Carpenter is the composer.
John Carpenter directed the movie, but before we get to the composer, what were you going to say?
What is a skeleton's favorite instrument?
What?
It's the trombone. But he is stage fright. Doesn't have the guts to perform.
He doesn't have the guts. I'm looking for a laughy emoji. It's not coming up.
I'm sorry.
That's probably because it's not up yet.
I can do it.
Did you just like your own show?
I sure did.
Okay. So getting back to Halloween, the music, John Carpenter, historically, and please correct me because we do need fact checking at times. But I just wanted to make sure before I said this. I knew this. John Carpenter wrote the music too.
Okay.
He's the director of it. And he's wrote a lot of the music, like, you know, like that synth type of, have you ever seen any of his movies, like The Thing, The Fog? Have you seen The Fog?
I've not seen The Fog. I've seen The Mist.
The Mist is Stephen King.
Right.
Different. The Fog
But
is...
wait, it was like the same thing.
No, it's not. It's not the same. Well, it's not the same thing. Kind of...
I guess Mist is more of like a thicker precipitation.
That's such an awful movie. That's a tough movie.
The ending is really tough.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
gonna
tough.
spoil it for anybody.
Don't. Read the book. The book is really good.
Sure.
That's a rough ending, man.
Yeah. It is.
So if you're at home and you want to watch an ending, just a mean-spirited ending,
Just like really bad. Just Like, you'll feel not good about it.
You're not gonna feel it. So that's the other thing with horror movies is that like the music, the story will conjure up and the acting will conjure up the bad feelings, but like the music has a huge part in that. So when I hear John Carpenter's, and that's done in a really high pitch too. Is that the right pitch?
No, it would be an octave higher, which I don't think even.
There it is. And it's done like that on purpose. Very shrill, on a piano.
Hey, have you ever noticed how spiders are always like...
No.
You never noticed spiders always being like...
On the guitar?
Just imagine a room full of spiders.
No.
No? Viewers know what I'm talking about.
What's the point of that?
You're watching a horror movie and something with like lots of legs is coming at you, and it's that...
Yes.
It's that high-pitched, high-frequency, very dissonant sound.
Awful.
And yeah.
Arachnophobia.
Yeah. I can actually... I actually have arachnophobia.
Do you really?
Yeah. The day I decided to move out of my mom's house was the same day that a spider was crawling on me. Because I lived in her basement. I don't anymore. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But yeah, I just felt something on my hair, and it was that sound, and I freaked out, and I started looking for an apartment. But the Halloween theme, interesting, we bring up its compositional aspects, which make it creepy.
Why do you think it makes it creepy if we're going to talk about the compositional aspects, which is a mouthful of words?
So it's in 5/4 time.
Interesting.
So 5/4 time, for the layman, most music is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or like a waltz. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. It's rare in the popular music idiom to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not entirely out of the question. Take 5 by Dave Brubeck. There are others. Radiohead has a version of Morning Bell in 5/4 time.
Interesting.
But 5/4 time, it's an odd meter. That's what we would call an odd meter. And human beings, by nature, we're very comfortable in 3 or 4 or multiples of 3 or 4. That's like our heart can be set to that, our pulse can be set to it. Like we're comfortable there. But when you throw that extra beat in, it throws off, the nature of being accustomed to groups of 2 or 4. And it throws off the nurture of years of just 4 beats in popular music. So when you hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, just on a subconscious level, it makes you a little bit on edge.
A little bit on edge, yeah.
And I'll count it out. It's 1, 2, 1, 2. It's hard to count and play.
I don't like to count and play.
1, 2. I can't count and play it.
Don't do it. Definitely don't do that. Painful.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. It makes the listener on a subconscious level feel very much on edge. Same compositional technique was used in the intro song to Mission Impossible.
Dun, dun.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same thing.
So does that go for all odd time though? Because see, all right. There's the odd time, and you can answer my question in a second. But there's also the choice of notes that are being played together.
Yeah.
Your minor seconds.
Yeah.
Right. Jaws.
Yes. Yes. So to answer your first question, no, not all odd time signatures make you feel like uneasy.
Right.
Pink Floyd, for example, bum bum ba-dum, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. It's a 7/4. Dave Brubeck's Take 5.
Nobody knows Dave
It kind of grooves very easily.
Yeah.
Even Radiohead's Morning Bell, it's got like it's a little off-putting because it's Radiohead and it's Tom York, but it's still something that's it can be made to groove. What the Halloween theme does is it combines that odd time signature with some really weird harmonic dissonance, by which I'm talking about the notes themselves. It starts out what you would imagine to be in like a minor, in like an F sharp minor. You have a C sharp, you have an F sharp. and you have an F. The bass moves from F sharp. Bass moves from F sharp to A, and then it suddenly moves up to B. Sorry. Yeah. No. Sorry. Suddenly moves up to A sharp, which is the major third. In doing that,
are you following along at home?
it sort of modulates by a half step. That minor second you were talking about, the jaws.
Yeah.
That's what's happening here. And it's combining that major and minor aspects, but also.
That's a half step. Is that a half step down key change?
Yes. So the bass is moving up a half step, the treble is moving down a half step, and they're not even really converging on a very stable.
And they do it again, right? Doesn't he do it again? Doesn't he go?
The whole thing moves down, and the way it moves down, this is cool too. It moves down by a tritone. That interval of a flat 5. So much can be said about it. I will say that on a physical level, on a neurophysical level, the interference pattern that's created by the sound waves interacting in your brain of this just make you feel
insane.
Yeah, there's a lot of dissonance cognitively that happens there.
So for me, the two of us are different in this way. For me, I hear that and I just feel insane, but you have a wonderful explanation for it.
Yeah, that's a car horn, that's an alarm clock, that's a train whistle, and the reason those devices use that interval is because it makes you look up and go,
yeah,
what's going on?
It's hell on earth.
It is.
Which leads us to the top 7, according to Billboard magazine, Halloween songs of all time.
Mr. Board.
Mr. Board, Billboard. Billboard is born and raised in New York City.
Yes.
The loving son of Mr. and Mrs. Board.
It's a PhD, actually.
And
it's honorary.
Dr. William Board, Esquire.
Yes.
You.
Yes.
So, I picked, because the whole, alright, I'm not even going to do this like the way I was going to do it in the beginning. I'm going to start with this. I started with 7 because number 10, 9, and 8 were ridiculous.
Okay.
So I decided let's start with 7, because 7 is a lot of fun. So of course, number 7 is Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell.
Oh, somebody's watching me.
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Yeah, that's it.
And I got no privacy.
Oh, whoa.
Thank you. So that, to me, is fun. Michael Jackson, Rockwell. Rockwell, of course, of Rockwell. Number 6, this is where they start to lose me. I'm sorry.
Can I jump in 1 second?
Oh, you're jumping in, folks.
About Rockwell. Rockwell is, I think, Berry Gordy's nephew. And to me, I don't think Michael Jackson would have sang on that song if Rockwell wasn't Berry Gordy's nephew or son or some direct relation to him. Personally, I feel like he wouldn't have.
Who's Berry Gordy?
Is there any relation to Norman Rockwell?
Who?
Nope.
Painter.
Not even close.
Not even close. Berry Gordy is the founder of Motown Records, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if anyone...
That's a little tidbit that I did not know.
Neat.
You didn't know that one?
I did not know that.
It's great
And
to
that's
learn.
okay.
It's great to learn.
It is. It's good to learn.
Because knowledge is power.
Knowledge bombs, as they say. Number 6, this is where they lose me a little bit, because I think this should be further up, 1, 2, 3, 4, is This Is Halloween by Danny Elfman, from A Nightmare Before Christmas.
This is Halloween, which is not a Halloween movie, this is a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I would make the argument that it doesn't belong on this list, period.
This is a really good point. I wish I thought of that.
Takes place during the time of Halloween, but the general theme around the movie is Christmas, so I'll agree with you.
Okay, fine. Number 5, they completely lost me. The Monster, Eminem featuring Rihanna. Rihanna.
The Monster Mash?
No, The Monster. The
Martian
I
Monster?
believe that song is about domestic violence.
Isn't that a movie with, what's her name? Naomi Watts and,
Nope. I don't know.
Monster?
Maybe.
Monster?
George is not here. He's thinking about grooves. So they lost me on that one. And again, we need some fact checking on that. If you're watching, which you're probably not, please.
Eminem is like down here in my book, okay?
What'd you say?
George says how much he loves Eminem. The candy.
The candy.
Which you can get fun-size packs of.
That's the size of fun.
Candy
folks.
slime.
Which leads us to, of course, number 4. Spoiler: Ghostbusters. Ray Parker Jr.
Yes.
Which George and I were talking about before. Should never have happened.
Sorry, what?
It should never have happened. He should have been sued out of existence.
Yeah.
How?
Because it's a Huey Lewis in the News ripoff.
Yeah.
What Huey Lewis song?
I
It's
don't
3
know.
chords.
No, it's the way that he did it.
What is it? Hip to be square?
Yeah, it's like Hip to Be Square. One of the Huey Lewis in the News songs, he totally ripped it off.
Same song.
It's 3 chords. It's a 1 flat 7 4. There's
Yeah, but
so
it's-
many songs.
listen to
that's,
the
that's
way-
Sweet Home Alabama.
No, you can't. Right, so for viewers at home, you can't copyright a chord progression, but the essence, the manner in which it's used,
Yep.
and of course, the way it's recorded, yeah, you could totally copyright that because it's of the way it's put together. It's the recipe. It's everything. So if you listen to the Huey Lewis in the News song that I'm talking about, then you'll know what I'm saying. That's number 4, Quattro.
Ah, that's a Huey Lewis in the News album. 4.
That's why George
That
Harrison.
is
That's why George
a
Harrison
Huey
got
Lewis.
sued and
What?
lost. You know that George Harrison got sued and lost, right?
What?
George Harrison got sued and lost for My Sweet Lord.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Because.
Why? Because of the chord progression?
Yeah, because it was
You can't copyright a
the
chord
people who wrote "He's So Fine"
progression. Yeah.
Soul Tune said that was their song.
They lost or he lost?
He lost.
He lost.
George
You're
lost.
kidding me.
Yeah, but see that the thing is that you're right. You can't copyright chords, but it's kind of like the whole thing that happened with Marvin Gaye's estate and Robin Thicke when he released Blurred Lines.
Okay.
He had to take
Same
the
thing.
entire beat.
Yeah,
So I
I mean,
think-
he copped that leg for sure.
This is a rabbit hole that warrants another episode, I think.
It might. It might.
Yeah,
We gotta keep moving.
it's very
Number 3,
interesting.
Monster Mash by Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers.
Yep.
Oops. It's not the Eminem version.
This kills me. So this is specifically to Billboard. I hope you stop writing articles and that your whole website explodes. Number 2 is Demons by Imagine Dragons.
Oh.
No.
How is that a Halloween song?
There's no relevance to Halloween at all.
He's talking about the demons inside
It is.
his brain. You news fakers.
It's not like the demons in his closet or under his bed or anything.
No.
They're like,
And nobody's watching him, and he's not. It's not the Nightmare Before Christmas, and this is silly. Somebody needs to somebody got paid basically. And what's number 1?
Thriller.
It's probably
Thriller?
What's number 1?
Thriller by Michael Jackson?
Thriller. You've guessed it right, folks. Thriller by Michael Jackson.
Well, we prepared one of these songs. No,
Yeah.
actually, sorry. We didn't prepare.
Why would you repair?
No, this was 2 hours ago. We were like, hey, you want to do this thing? Now we're going to do a thing.
Okay.
That's like semi-prepared.
I mean,
You let us know what was going on, so I count that as prepared.
we're all semi-professional musicians.
Well, we have prepared a little something for you, a little treat with the wonderful people that work here. We got George,
Yeah.
we got Kevin, and we got Mike, and they're gonna hop on the old instruments over there while I talk your face off for a second.
Oh, Face Off.
Can I say something 1 second? The song Monster Mash is not. So when we hear the song Monster Mash, we're hearing a song about a song called the Monster Mash or a dance called
It's
Monster
the mash. It's the Monster Mash.
Nobody really knows what the Monster Mash is because they don't say it. They only say that they did it. So we're all listening to something that we don't 100% know what it is.
I had an idea for a Halloween-themed restaurant, and the Monster Mash is a mashed potato dish that it's 5 pounds, and if you can finish the whole thing, it's free.
If you can finish it, Frankenstein comes out and.
I would say finish it, you explode, but okay. What do you guys call today?
Oh, I hate flat one strings. Can we call ourselves I hate flat one strings?
The George Schaefer 2, 3. George Schaefer 3.
I hate flat round strings. I like that better.
Kevin knows.
Well, don't you like the blues?
I love flatline strings.
What? No, I have the blues. I don't like them.
Yeah, well, that's what everybody in blues uses.
Yep. So Ladies and gentlemen, we got George out of surgery. He's here. Just got off surgery. We've got the other two guys here, and the George. Ladies and gentlemen, the George Schaefer 3.
Go ahead back there and warm up, Jason.
Hey.
We're goofing around. We're playing the Monster Mash. Or no, we're playing Ghostbusters.
What tone should I use? Do you
That one's fine.
think? This blues.
Okay.
Am I using that same
That's
snare?
the mic, yeah.
Who,
Can I move it or not?
Yes, you can.
You're gonna have to move in a layer, but
Hey, who tuned this drum? Mickey Mouse?
I did.
You tuned this drum? Let me be Steve Martin of My Blue Heaven.
alright, go ahead.
8.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Something strange,
Nice.
Alright.
Very nice.
Very nice.
That was fun. It's the first time I played live music in like 7 or 8 months.
Weird, right?
Yeah. I'm glad I used sticks because it would have been loud.
You know what's funny? It's an entire year to the day that I played that song for the first time live,
Nice.
which is weird because I don't think we were going to play it on Friday or Saturday.
Oh yeah, so
Well,
Mike will
you
be
guys
joining
doing a
us at
Halloween
the
show,
Trunk or Treat,
Yeah.
along with our student ambassador band. If you don't know what that is,
Thanks, George.
thank you, George.
You guys.
Enjoy your lesson. It's a group of students that we have here who have exceeded so well
Yeah.
at their craft. They've formed together as a band, and we do public events in Oakland. We've done the fundraiser for After School Rocks. We did. They helped me with a personal project.
The
for
ambassadors.
William yeah, we did Brave Side of the Moon. Oh,
good
man.
stuff.
It was a lot of fun. So they'll be there, and as well as Wishbone. If you don't know who Wishbone is a group of our instructors here in New Jersey. They've got the band. It's called Wishbone. Look them up on Spotify. They just released a new album, self-titled Wishbone. They'll be playing as well, and really good funk
Good stuff.
soul rock.
Great musicians. William Patterson, right?
Yep.
Grads. Most of what we would do on a normal basis, pre-COVID, we would perform a lot. We've transformed this room into more of a video warehouse. We got cameras everywhere, but yeah, we're going to get back to it soon. I mean, we're doing this safe. We're all 6 feet apart, and you know, we've got these crazy filters on our HVAC. But personally, I'm looking forward to some more music.
Yes.
You know, I miss it. I even want to say this. I miss the concerts. I miss the concerts here.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
I dare to say.
We both obviously know, our students are like, they're begging me.
I know.
When can we get back on stage? And it's like, oh, when
It's going to take time.
we feel safe about it.
We've got a long slog ahead of us, but it's things like this that we hope will make your day. You have a student now, eh?
No.
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 Well, I got more content.
Yeah, I gotta eat some chicken.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time, spending your day with us. There's, newsflash, much more of this coming. In November, we're doing on-the-spot teaching. Every single instrument will be coming to you live with different wonderful, really talented people that are going to teach you their instrument of choice using their knowledge bombs in teaching you everything. And that stuff, you can catch that here. I'll be going into Practice Pad. We'll be doing a lot with that. We are officially a software company.
Yeah.
100%. Even though we teach lessons, you've got to see Practice Pad. It is a wonderful, beautiful, amazing, incredible. What other words can I use?
Groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking.
Innovative. Convenient. Fun. Gamified. Explosion.
Explosion.
Extreme. Flavor blast.
Flavor blast.
What are we talking about?
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Practice Pad is a flavor blast of music, folks. Thank you for your time today, and we'll see you again right here, 6 o'clock next Wednesday, but look out for more live content coming to you soon.